Hi kids! I am here to show you how you are going to scan your documents for any notes that you take in this class and also for any pictures that you sketch, any photographs that you have, anything like that. You are going to be scanning your documents using your phone and you are going to upload those as a PDF into Google Classroom. So if you look at your Google Classroom, you will see in the intro week that there is a quick sketch. What you are going to do, if you have not already, is you're going to take a look at the direction steps here. But for those of you who have read over the direction steps and still need additional help, I am going to make this video for you to see how you would go through this, and you can start and stop the video at any point so that you can follow along and complete this correctly. So let me minimize this for you so you can see. All the notes that you take in this class, they can be done by hand or they can be done digitally as long as they have the components of the essential question, your questions, the content that you are taking notes of, and your summary. We will go back into those notes when we work together in our Zoom meetings or when we are in class, and we will add to those notes by highlighting, circling, modifying information that was left out, and processing those notes. So for today, once you've taken your notes, this is how you will scan them to be turned in. On your phone, now I have an iPhone, but you can definitely follow these steps with the Android directions that are located in Google Classroom. If you go to the notes section on your phone, you will see all different types of folders. We are going to create a new folder for your class. The way you do that is by selecting the new folder right here. This will pop up and you are going to enter in your class. So if you are in 3D Design 1, you would type in 3D Design 1. If you are in 3D Design 2, you would type in 3D Design 2. Same thing for 3D Design 3 and photography. So for this demonstration, I am going to be creating a folder for 3D Design 3. And I'm going to save that. Now I want to open that up, and I need to create another folder in here, or a new note actually, because that's how we're going to scan our document. So to create a new scan or to create a new note, I have to select this button right down here. Opening up this button, it will give me some options. Now I'm going to zoom out on my screen so that you can see how I process this, but we're going to use the camera button right here. Now, before you open up the camera, you want to make sure that the notes that you are going to be taking are set up and ready. You want the notes to be flat in front of you like this. If you have multiple notes, you can put both of those out, or you can just have them ready to slide by. So if I have two sets of notes that I need to scan in, or 2 pages, I should say, of notes, I'm going to do page 1, scan that, move that off to the side, and scan in my other document, and then save. Now, once you open up the camera app, it is going to try and scan it very quickly because it automatically wants to select it. You can always redo it and retake the photograph or scan if you do not like it. I'm going to show you also on a Post-it note. So if we do an activity where I want you to write on a Post-it note and share that Post-it note with me, you can still complete the scan the same way. So I have my note or my folder. I need to create my new note by opening up my camera. It's going to ask me which one I want to use: scan document, take a photo, or go to my photo library. Now I know that I want to scan my document. I'm going to hold this over, and if you can see me in the small box down below, I'm holding my phone evenly right directly above the document that I want to scan. And it will automatically scan it for however long I hold it there. Now, if I had multiple documents, like I said, I would hold this up like this. I would let it scan. go. And then I could move to my next document, like that. So once you're done doing all of your scans, you're going to select the button that says save. And I know it's kind of hard to see because this is on my phone, but you're going to hit the button that says save down here. Once you save it, it's going to have all of the documents that you scanned. Now you can even rename this for whatever assignment it is just by simply clicking at the top and typing in the name. And then it renames it. So if you're scanning multiple documents into this folder, it would be very helpful to rename them so that you know which assignment they belong to. So if we're taking elements of art notes, you would rename it elements of art notes so you know what they are. Now we need to get this document into your assignment for Google Classroom. So what I'm going to do now is select this button at the top, and I am going to, down here, look for my Google Drive. Now that I'm in my Google Drive, I'm going to select my school email. And I need to select a folder. I need to tell my camera where I want it to put my document. So I'm going to select my folder. I'm going to select my drive, and I'm going to save it here. Now, if you have a folder already created for your class, for example, if you were in a Spanish class and you needed to scan your Spanish notes, you would hit Spanish and you would put it in there. But I just want to save it to my drive. So now it tells me exactly where it's saved down here, and I have to upload it. And now it has been uploaded into my drive as a PDF. Now I'm going to open up my drive on my desktop. And you will see that it automatically refreshes and puts the most recent item that you have uploaded at the very top. So this would be the PDF that you would want to upload. So then you would go into your Google Classroom, go into the assignment, and follow the steps for submitting your work. Now yours is going to look completely different from this, but in the instructions, you'll have your button off to the side right here that says turn it in, and that's where it's going to ask you where to access the document that you want to turn in. And you can access that now through your Google Drive, and you can submit that. The importance of scanning your documents as a PDF is that your writing is clearer, the document is easier to read, and I'm able to give you credit for what I can see. And I am going to be reading the questions that you're writing there, so I really want to make sure that I can see what you are reading, or excuse me, that I can see what you are writing. So let me know if you have any other questions about how to complete a scan. The directions are in the Google Classroom assignment for Quick Sketch, and I'm always here to help. Send me an email or a text on the Remind app if you need any additional help.